Hello, I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. It's really lovely to have you visit here. If you haven't been to my channel before, you may not realize that I do weekly and monthly card readings. Welcome, it's lovely to have you here. Now we're going to do a monthly reading for Taurus for the month of June. So you can have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So this reading will be applicable to you. Now it is a general reading, so it's not going to suit everybody, but we do have the opportunity to look at the general energy for Taurus across the month of June. So just to be able to see how things are unfolding, the events that are likely to occur, the energies, and the best way that you can respond to the things that happen during the month. And that's why this is what my channel is all about, to sort of help pass on the wisdom and the guidance from Spirit to help you manage your life in the most healthful way. So we're here to learn and to grow. It's not about quick fixes or me prescribing your life in any way. Now, having said that, if you'd like to have a private reading, you're very welcome to contact me. My details are in the description box below. And of course, if you like this reading and it resonates for you and it's helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and certainly if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate that. That way you get automatic notifications, especially when you click on the bell. And it also raises my visibility of the channel so other people get to see these videos as well, and I get to help them. Alright, so we are going to get started with your monthly read for June, Taurus, so stay tuned and we'll see what's coming up. So Taurus, I have pre-shuffled the cards. We're just going to ask Spirit to show us, give us an idea of the theme of events that are unfolding for you during the month of June and how you can best respond to these events and the energies that are coming up. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Taurus in the month of June. Okay, so I've decided to pull a couple of extra cards there just to help us get a bit of clarity. Alright, so the theme for the month for Taurus. We start off really well with beautiful, steady progress with regards to your money and your finances and getting things in order in your life. You are focused on looking at things quite methodically and working out, putting things in order. And I feel that that's important, especially when we're under challenging times financially at the moment for everybody. So kind of understanding and managing our expenses and getting ourselves prepared for leaner times, or times that we just need to be ready for when we need to have that a bit of extra. It's a really good focus to have. So you want to make sure that you've got plenty there, and so you are looking at what needs to be done in terms of managing things and putting everything in its right box to save for a rainy day. Now you are being quite mindful of how you're moving forward. So you're giving a lot of attention and thought to next steps and what it is that you're doing. So we've got the Six of Swords here. And perhaps there's a little bit of worry energy here, but really it's more about you understanding that you need to prepare yourself. You need to think about the next steps and what you're moving towards. So you are taking care of yourself, you're taking good care of your needs, and you're thinking about, well, what do I do next? What's the best thing for me? And you're just being very discerning about how you're going about this at the moment. Yeah, so you're deep in thought and you're planning and preparing, and that's a really good thing to be doing, Taurus, in the month of June. And so as a result, you recognize that it's a really good time. And I think, I'm reading from the Southern Hemisphere where we have winter right now. And for those of you, you probably recognize in any winter season, whether it's winter or not, in that kind of winter season, that we kind of go within to recheck our resources, recheck what it is that we need to do to recharge our energy. And this is what you're doing as well. You are preparing, thinking about what's important, gathering your energy, making plans, focusing, thinking about your priorities is what you're doing. So I always say to people, in the lower energy times, or when things are a little bit quiet, that's the perfect time for preparation, for really thinking carefully about next steps and what it is that you need to do. So use this time well, because I feel like there's going to be a change coming your way in your life. So we have the Tower card, which means, the Tower card is not a negative card, although sometimes it can be. It just represents there's a change and a shift in direction, and some adjustments need to be made. And it can be a process of self-discovery. It can be a process of, I thought I was going down this pathway, but now I realise I'm going down that pathway. So if you have done the preparation mentally, emotionally and physically here, then when the change comes, you'll be kind of prepared for it in some ways, and then you'll be placed in this position of, I need to rethink that. I need to reassess my direction and my energy. And Spirit often creates a Tower moment. It can be like, things just kind of happen because it's like a protection to stop you from going down a path that doesn't serve you. So think about that. So when the change comes, just recognize that it's a good time to reassess your direction and your plan and maybe your strategy. This is then followed by the Empress card, and I felt really like I needed to pull an extra card at the time. The Empress card is about birthing something new. So I'm so glad that I did, because the change is actually positive. It's going to help you open the door for something brand new in your life. Now, the birthing of something new can be a whole manner of things. It can be you, physically giving birth. It can be you stepping into your feminine energy and your sensuality, so it may be having a positive effect on your relationships, or it could be you birthing a new project and business idea and that you're really passionate about. Either way, it is something new that you are starting in your life, and it's going to bring you a lot of abundance and joy and emotional fulfillment, which is really beautiful. So I'm so glad I pulled an extra card there. I might even consider just doing a couple more cards from this deck, because things are progressing well. There you go. I'm glad I did. We've got the equivalent of the Ten of Pentacles, which is enjoying the outcome. So this time of preparation indeed was perfect for the change that comes, in order for you to start something new, to birth something new, because it eventually leads you to a very positive outcome. There's your positive outcome. Okay, sunny days. So yeah, it's so important to see the bigger picture, and that's why I like to do the monthly readings, so we can see the evolution of things happening rather than just a snapshot. So very interesting indeed. Aha, see again, the Wheel of Fortune, things are definitely shifting and moving. Life is moving for you. And I just, this is so weird. I've got the taste of a certain kind of tea. Oh yes, Taurus, how lovely is that? We've got the Lovers card, soulmate, coming together of partners. So whether it's personal, romantic, business, all of this is just fantastic. It's all going in the right direction. So that's great confirmation for you. So you start off with this not so sure energy, discerning what you need, what you don't, prioritizing things, recharging your energy. Change happens. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. And you're birthing something new in your life. You're giving birth to something amazing. The outcome is sunny days, fabulous. Wheel of Fortune is here. So change is happening, action is happening, things are moving finally in your life, and obviously in a really great direction. So the Lovers card can be a Gemini in your life, it can be a partnership of personal or romantic. It certainly is really, really positive for you. So that's so good to know. All right, let's see how this is moving forward for you. Looking for my deck, here we go. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Power Tarot deck here, pre-shuffled of course, prior to the reading. So thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. Tell us a little bit more about the outcome, what is going to occur by the end of the month, how things are flowing here for Taurus. So we have the King of Gabriel card here. Yes, confirmation to keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. And yeah, the King of Gabriel is very driven, very inspired, generous, is able to sit back and see the bigger picture of things. Doesn't need to focus on the details, but is reminded the importance of what I was just saying a minute ago, of seeing the evolution of things from a bigger picture. You've got to keep your eye on the end goal, and sometimes the end goal is way further down the track. So if you only focus on the little moments here, you're not going to understand the significance of things from a bigger picture point of view. So let others help you with the details of life, of the things that you're focusing on, and really keep your awareness and your attention on the bigger picture and where you're going. A wise king does that. You're expressing a lot of generous energy and genuine concern for others here too, which is really, really beautiful. And that helps you to tap into the purpose of what you're doing, Taurus, because what you're birthing here is with purpose. You are kind and compassionate, and you're considering all of these things in your choices and why you're doing what you're doing. So we have the Page of Ariel here. So an excellent opportunity is going to be offered to you. So this is about scholarships or education or professional development, and certainly you're feeling like there's areas in your life at the moment that you're new at. They're experiencing new things, and you're quite excited by this. You're wanting to learn. You want to embrace the opportunity to learn new things. So go for it. That's great. It's obviously a good time for you to be learning things. Page of Michael. So we've got another page here, and this is about being able to accept new challenges. So sometimes we can feel a little bit challenged, a little bit pushed out of our comfort zone when we have to learn new things. However, you've got what you need to succeed here. Now, the Page of Michael is about truth, it's about objectivity, it's about analysing a situation. Now, there may be something that comes up, Taurus, where you need to review some contracts or documents, and Archangel Michael is pressing upon you to make sure that you take the time to review it in detail. It will be important for you to read through thoroughly, and if need be, get some advice or get another pair of eyes to look over it. But it is ushering in a new opportunity for you. Yes, maybe sky's the limit, who knows? But take some wise counsel to assist you with the details, because with the page doesn't know everything. We're in a new energy here. You're learning. We've got two page cards here, Page of Ariel and Page of Michael, which is indicating you're in a new space and you're learning about things. So ask and learn and grow. You've got the ability to progress here very nicely. Yes, so definitely the Empress card here is about birthing new things in your life. It's really fantastic. The Four of Michael. Okay, so again, this is very similar to the Four of Wands up here, and it's about taking time out to quiet time to reflect and receive insights from your spiritual guides and your higher self. So if there are moments where you're feeling your energy is low, get sleep, get rest, regenerate your energy, recharge. Okay, so this card here is saying the same. Very important, you see she's resting there. Very important to take those moments when you recognize that you need it mentally, emotionally and physically. And that can happen when we're feeling a little bit stressed. Change does bring us out of our comfort zone, and we get tired and we need to recharge our energy. So do the smart thing and get more sleep so that you can have clarity and increased energy, which is, a clever thing to do. It's about looking after yourself. We've got the Empress card again, second time. Empress card. Here we go. So it says here, it is time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. The Empress card, she's very self-empowered and confident in her energy. She's really good at communicating and articulating what it is that she wants. Her energy is light, it's inspired, it's quite forthright. So her intention is to get what she wants. And I don't say that in a bad way, but she is very focused. She's also very connected with her world, and she knows how to use her influence to manifest things. So she communicates very well, and she's able to make herself known very clearly. So we have two Empress cards here. Both have got slightly different nuances, but both are about nurturing energy, feminine energy, making things happen. And I'm feeling quite self-empowered to create. Now obviously this one is creating and birthing something, and this card here is your ability to use your influence to create and make things happen. What an interesting month for you. I don't feel like I should be taking... What an interesting month that is unfolding for you, Taurus. I'll pull one more card. Positive change. Learning new things. Taking action. Taking action on your plans. And that's how you create progress, is by moving forward. So we have Change Your Life card has just come up. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is telling us about change. Change Your Life is a similar one. A sudden revelation, like an aha moment, offers you freedom, offers you clarity, Taurus, so that you can break free from procrastination. And often that means like the way you've been thinking about something. So when change happens, okay, this is the change, the Tower card that comes. When change happens, embrace that opportunity. Embrace that opportunity to shift gears and shift focus. Because the Empress card is telling you to step into this Empress energy to create, to now go with that change, to manifest and step into your ability to influence and to create things. So recognize when that change happens. Use it as an opportunity, okay? It will help you to break free from something that's probably holding you back. It'll help you to rethink your perspective, to shift your energy. And Spirit is saying, take this opportunity. See it as an opportunity when the change comes, to learn new things, okay, to learn new things, and to, you know, just be mindful of the documentation or any agreements, things that you have to sign. Just you know, work with that. But just keep your eye on the bigger picture, because you've got a beautiful outcome here. And the King of Gabriel says the same. Is the King is always looking at the bigger picture of things, not in the detail of what's happening right now, because it's important to know where you're going. And just know this is all for the better. You're creating a beautiful partnership. You're creating emotional fulfillment here in your life. Working towards something really beautiful. I'm going to ask for a couple of cards from the Good Tarot deck is what I've decided. So, Taurus, hold on. Let's see what else is coming up here for you on the Good Tarot deck for the month of June. Very exciting. You know, these monthly readings give us a heads up so we can be well prepared. That's the whole purpose. Not to frighten us, but to enable us to prepare ourselves properly. This is life. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the Fool energy, that's about taking action, stepping into your creativity, your ability to manifest things. Ace of Water, beautiful. This is about fulfillment, new beginnings, focusing on something passionate, that you're birthing something new. Ace of Water. So yeah, it's new. Aces are new beginnings, and it's, yeah, there's an element of newness here, and you're learning and growing things. Queen of Earth, beautiful, very stable energies, like the Empress here. So she's very focused on her physical realm, her resources, her skills, her talents, the things that she needs to flourish and to be abundant in her life. She's very attuned to transformation as well. She comes from a place of stability and knowingness, you know, and this is the energy that, this is you, Taurus, and don't forget yourself along the way, that you have this beautiful earthy energy about you, and you are reminded that, you know, there's only some aspects of our life, you know, that we feel a novice. This is not all of you. This is only an area of your life that you're wanting to learn in. But your overall energy here, Taurus, is that you're the Empress. You're the Queen of Earth here. You know what you're on about. You know what it is that you want. So Spirit is reminding you to step into that beautiful knowing energy. In terms of business, you know how to wield your influence, articulate what it is that you want, and to get what you need to support yourself for the long term. And you take care of others around you at the same time. You're generous, you know. Yeah. The Fool energy is about you taking a risk and getting yourself out there and just going for it, which feels like a younger, crazier energy. But sometimes we just need to run with that and just go, what the heck, I'm going to do this. Which is fun. We need to have that energy sometimes to put a little bit of fire in our belly to get going. So yes, you're going through a transformation, no doubt about that. You're recognizing a lot of spiritual change within you. This cycle that you're moving through at the moment is helping you to grow another level of your soul growth here. You are remembering things from the past, putting some things to bed that you've released and sort of gone, okay, I've dealt with that, I've healed from that. And you're moving to new places in your spiritual growth now. It's fascinating. It's beautiful. You're recognizing the change that's happening within you, and you're observing this change within you. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful, period of time that you're going through, Taurus. So embrace it and enjoy the changes that are happening here, and be delighted. Be delighted by the changes that are happening in your life. You know, sometimes people get frightened of change, and I never know why, because it's always an opportunity for us to have something wonderful in our life. The Messenger of Air card has come up. Communication is going to come your way. You're feeling quite in tune, and your ability to communicate is actually quite beautiful. So let me have a quick look as to what this card can elaborate for us. Messenger of Air. Okay, here we go. So, forming opinions informed by experience, adhering to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking, a learned response. That's interesting. So, what I'm understanding, especially as it came out after this card, is that with the Messenger of Air, you're being reminded of the way that you've always thought about things in the past, the way you've responded to things, perhaps even as a child. But you're moving through this energy now, and you're recognizing that it's time to release some of those old ways of thinking, because you're maturing and growing through a new process. And you're expanding your ability to see things from a more mature perspective, and that it's important for you to broaden the way you are looking at things. So rather than react to things like you might have in the past, you have an opportunity to do things differently this time, and to adjust the way you think about things. Just be sure that the way you think and the way you are acting is for your highest good. You know, the young energy tends to hang on to more fear energy and be impulsive, but you recognizing that you're going through this spiritual change, and you're ready to see things in a more mature way in terms of your life and your choices, the way you respond to other people. And you're taking on this beautiful Queen energy and the Empress energy. I just feel that you're seeing this growth in yourself, and you're coming to a new level of soul maturity, which is just beautiful. I just want to clarify that Ace of Water there. So the Ace of Water, wrong one here. I had it. There we go. Ace of Water. Yeah, it's your cup is overflowing, basically. Your love and your sense of emotional fulfillment. It's all about unconditional love and overflowing with abundance. And this is how you're finding yourself. You're moving into this beautiful energy within yourself. You're feeling the love from Spirit. It's flowing out of you and onto others. It's fertilizing your life, you know. It's bringing beautiful love energy into your life, and you're feeling very optimistic. Spirit is speaking with you. You're hearing your guides. You're making such positive change in your life, you know. And we see that with the Lover's card. You're attracting this beautiful loving energy, and the Queen energy in here excuse me, is enabling you to really embrace your compassionate and generous side of you. So, you know, that everything that you're doing and touching is about nurturing this beautiful nurturing energy. And you know, when you are in this energy zone, Taurus, you can just create really beautiful harmony, magic, creativity. Everything that you touch feels creative and inspired and spirit-filled, and it's really beautiful. Such a lot of inner growth happening here. So let's just recap. There's obviously a change happening in your life. In the beginning, you're watching your pentacles and working out your priorities, and then a change shifts and you're being asked to see things differently and the opportunities, to let go of things that may be slowing you down and to keep your eyes on the bigger picture. There's some opportunities to learn about some things here. It is all leading in a very good direction for you, so keep that in mind. That's the bigger picture. The change is happening here, and take a chance. Step into that full energy and go, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. Be grounded with your energy. Know that this is all about birthing something beautiful and new in your life. All right. One last card for you, Taurus. I'm going to pull from the Mary Magdalene deck, and then we'll finish up. And remember, this is the general energy of how things are unfolding for you in June. The weekly readings will help focus in on the specific events that are happening during the week, roundabout. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance and support for Taurus during this time. Eternal embrace. Mary Magdalene energy. Okay, so the Eternal Embrace card. Everything in the universe is about the complementary opposites that we experience in life. So at some point, you'll be in the zone of thinking about, why isn't someone more like me? But this is just a reminder that it's so important that we have complementary energies in our life. So the people that are in our life who may be very different to us are necessary for our growth. And it's something that we shouldn't resist, we should actually embrace. So accept this universal truth rather than feel disappointed. Yes, sometimes it can be irritating when someone doesn't get you or they're not the same as you. But just remember, this person is helping you, teaching you, growing you, pushing your boundaries so that you can be a better version of you. Every time you identify a quality in another person that you don't like, just stop for a moment to see whether that is an opportunity for you to see that quality within you. If you can't see it within yourself, it may be because you've repressed that quality and it's irritating you, okay? Yeah. So whatever it is that we're seeing in someone else, take the time to see these qualities in you. When you're able to own all of the qualities in yourself and love each of those ones individually, you'll find yourself that you'll be able to break through a lot of those resistance barriers and create more of a sense of wellness and balance within yourself. You know, so instead of feeling the contrast with the person in your life, the special person in life, you'll be able to say, oh, perhaps that's an area I need to grow in or pay attention to. Because it's never about the other person. It's always about what that person is mirroring to us that's in ourself. Yeah, good tip. And then we have the Magdalene card. So let's take a quick look at that one. So lovely. This is really about your time to shine and be true to you. Go forth and be true to yourself. Dare to be different, Taurus. To make mistakes. Create, for it's in creation that you exist. In a world full of dreams that stem from your heart. In oneness, love and hatred. Wonder and awe. Softness and pain. Joy and light. There we go. That's the contrast. In the stillness, the unknown awaits. Avoid wanting to be filled. Step into it with courage and strength like a budding rose reaching for the light. Love will lead you to greener pastures, Taurus. Keep your pockets full of dreams, for life is a test of faith. Allow your light to shine. There is no beginning or end. There is only love. And certainly, Taurus, The love that you have yourself is what you need to radiate and shine, and how to live your life. It's the contrast of this physical realm that helps to teach us how and where to grow. So that's a really just lovely side note here in this lovely transformation that you're going through. You are going through some very important spiritual and soul growth here. Of course, it is leading to beautiful abundance and happy times, but we've got to go through the process, and so it's not always going to be a smooth ride. It's a learning journey. It is very much a learning journey. All right, Taurus, we're going to leave it at that as your reading for the month of June. It's really looks like it's going to be a very interesting journey for you, a beautiful month. I'm wishing you well. Stay tuned for the weekly reads to get the little updates in between, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye for now.